We're in the basement of the Hayes residence looking at a full system replacement. Got an old 90s furnace. Big guy. We've got some interesting duct work. Our supply plenum. We've got several rounds, I think the total of 5, 6 or 7 inch within a couple of feet of the furnace. And then on the back, there is this big, probably 10-inch duct that comes off the back. Splits off, but it sets right on the back of the coil. Currently, we've got an existing powered humidifier as well. Our line set runs up and out. We'll replace that as well. Gas lines come down, new unions, disconnects, and shut off, black iron pipe. 5-inch media cabinet with a 4-inch filter will replace this. Had a lot of rodents in our duct work in the past, so we'll get that new swapped out. Rework our return drop. This is actually a supply duct that comes off of the very top. A really short, thin piece that connects up to this duct. Goes into our hallway. Talked to the customer about moving some of this stuff around. You know, this table we could help her move as well, scooting this over in the corner and then scooting this table here back just a little bit so we've got more access. So you'll have these boxes taken care of. As far as additional modifications down here, her inspector had mentioned to her, looks like this gas line used to run through this return. So they took it out and rerouted, it looks like, and just left this return where it's open. If we could pan that back across, fill that gap. On the other side, we've got the same situation. However, it is all asbestos tape there. So I mentioned we could probably just come and pan a new pan right across to keep rodents from being able to get into that area there. Just seal that off and stop sucking our return air from the basement. We don't have any returns in our upstairs. Talked to the customer that, you know, our guarantees on making that second floor as comfortable as the first. It's really impossible to do without having a return up in that second floor space, and she's okay with that. She understands that there's no real way to make that perfect without an incredible amount of cost going through plaster walls and finding a place to get return to our second floor. Our drain line comes down. Any questions, let me know. Outside the Hayes residence, access is going to be, that's the front of the home, down the side driveway. Our AC unit sits right in the corner here. We'll run a new line set. We only got a 3/4 by 3/8 line set. Existing 4-ton comfort maker, new electrical disconnect and whip. We'll get a new poly pad set up in this spot. Can't tell. Rip up the existing pad. Maybe grab a couple of pavers to set underneath. Knock these weeds down in front of it. Get that cleaned up so we can get it back in that spot and see what we've got, whether we need to remove that pad or not. Any questions, let me know.